want to talk about something called non-negotiables and how we use those in sales. Non-negotiables would be something like this. I know you guys can't see too well, but I have a whole list of things that have to be done no matter what. Right? When you go ahead and set goals in a business like sales, for example, or there's a target revenue for the end of the month, and you have a projected amount of leads that are going to come in, a projected amount of, for example, opportunities to speak based on booked calls and inbound leads, you need to set some kind of non-negotiables or bare minimums, if you will. Now, the reason why is because if you don't get a certain amount of, let's say, work done, if you don't hit this bare minimum, you will never truly know if you could have gone harder to have produced a better result. You might be thinking, Michael, won't this cause like a ton of burnout? Like, you are basically setting, standards that you can't go below. Like, you are forcing yourself to work a certain amount, whether it's 150 dials a day, or it is 5 pitches, or it is 200 or 300 minutes on the phone. Aren't you going to burn out if you do that every day? Well, number one, no. And number two, yes, you are setting your minimum standards, your standards, period. And the hard thing about business is people get into it and they think it's this kind of like lackadaisical, like everyday chill kind of thing. It can be like that. You can make your own schedule. It can be chill. It can be a good time. But most of the time, it's not. You got to work hard. You got to be calling people when you don't feel like it. You got to be on the phones. You got to be closing deals. And that's as a salesperson, right? As someone who runs a business, you're on meetings, right? You are dealing with contracts. You are dealing with hiring and firing and systems and all those kinds of things. Look, this isn't to scare you, but this is for you to start adopting a new mindset. See, I never had this kind of mindset in high school or previously in my life, pretty much. I never had bare minimums. I never had non-negotiables. It was always kind of like, go as hard as I can, see if I feel like it. If I don't, these are non-negotiables. If you don't hit them, there's some kind of penalty. Sometimes it's for myself, but other times maybe you're going to be bumped down on priority in sales. That means you might not be getting the best leads right away, right? Or you might be getting worse leads for a certain amount of time. There are real penalties to this stuff. So I want you guys to adopt, if you're a hustler, right? If you want a video that's going to really break down how do you get to your goals without any kind of doubt that you're going to get there, or doubt that your system is possibly, maybe broken, but you'll have certainty as to whether or not it works. It's going to come down to you and your other reps and employees setting bare minimums and having standards that you do not go under, do not go beneath, do not underperform, right? Guys, very quick video, very actionable. I hope you guys can all implement this into your daily life. If you're trying to get into contact, that might mean 3 posts a day. If you're trying to get that internship, that means at least 10 applications a day. That means at least 10 cold calls to businesses. Right? These are non-negotiables where if you truly do it day after day after day after day, you will know for a fact if it's not working, something's wrong with your system. And if it is working, maybe it's because you set those bare minimums, those non-negotiables. If you guys like more videos like this, if you want something specific or something a bit more tactical for me to talk about, just comment down below. I'll happily cover it. Otherwise, yeah, just like. It helps out a lot. Subscribe to see more stuff like this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.